Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Debbie and thank you guys for coming back and checking out my video. Hi to all my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and loving some of my makeup looks. And if you guys are interested in seeing how I came up with this green smoky eye look, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so to start I am going to take a little bit of this Tarte maracuja oil, and I'm just going to take a little bit, and I'm not even going to really do the, well, I'll just do the drop, and just apply a little bit of that on my lips just to moisten them up because they are a little bit dry. Now I'm going to move into the eyes. I am taking the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and my Real Techniques brush. This is the Deluxe Crease brush, and I'm just going to apply this on the lid. So to set the base of my eyes, I usually like to take a little bit of the RCMA powder. I have some of it in here just because I hate the little bottle it comes in. So I figured I would just put it in a little container like this. It's a lot easier for me to take with this brush right here, which is the e.l.f. blush brush. So I am going to take a little bit of that and then just set the eye. You want to set that because you want an easy blend when you go in with a shadow. You don't want it to be tacky or sticky, you know, anything like that. I am going to start with a new technique. I have been doing this for a little while now. I am going to be using tape. I just like how it leaves a nice clean finish, if that makes any sense. If it doesn't, then you'll see what I mean once I'm completely finished. But I am going to take a piece of tape, yes, tape, and apply that right there, just like so. And I take just a little piece like that. So basically like a pinky size length. There you go. Pinky size length, perfect. Okay. And what I do is, just because you don't want to be taking, you know, ripping this off your skin, it's really bad and it's gonna hurt. So what I usually like to do is I like to place it on the back of my hand just like that, and just stick it and take it off a couple times, maybe like 3 or 4 times, so it's not as sticky. So when you take it off, it doesn't hurt and it's not pulling the skin. So then you're going to grab it and do the same thing, and you're just going to stick it. Alright, so for today I am going to be using the Jaclyn and Morphe collaboration palette. So I'm going to go in with this color right here and this color right there. So these two. And I am going to take my MAC, what is this? My MAC 217, and I am going to take those two colors together and just start applying that into the crease, just like that. And I'm actually going to go in all the way into the inner corner. So just follow the eyeball socket. Just like that. And then I'm going to go in with the other side and do the same thing. I'm actually going to bring you guys in just a little bit right there, just so you guys can see what I am doing. And I'm just going to take a little bit more And just go in like that. Okay, so now I'm going to go in a little bit with a deeper color, and I am going to take my base shadow brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to go on with this dark brown. I'm just going to take a little bit of that and deepen up that outer corner just a little bit. And then bring it into the inner corner. So we're just going to do the same exact thing. Alright, so I do want to create a green smoky eye, so I am going to take this beautiful dark matte green right here. And I'm going to take my Anastasia of Beverly Hills dual-sided brush. I'm going to take this side right here. And I'm going to grab a little bit of that color. I like to start off with just a little bit on the brush and then gradually build it up if I need to. So I'm just going to take that and put it on the outer corner like that. So I'm going to start off just a little bit. Because it is very, very, very pigmented. And then I'm going to take that and just bring it up a little bit, bring it in just a tad bit, but really focus it on the outer corner just like that. Such a beautiful color. I love this matte green. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there. Now I'm gonna go to the other eye and I'm gonna do the same exact thing. The next color I'm going to go in with is this one right here. I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics shadow brush. I'm going to take a little bit of that because I know that color is ridiculously pigmented and you really don't need that much. So I would really have an easy hand when picking up that color. And I'm going to place it right next to the dark shade. If you notice, I am placing this diagonally. Oh my god, it's so easy for me to do my left eye, but when it comes down to my right eye, like, I really can't. Like, it's so much harder for me sometimes. When I close my eye, like, I'm like, bleh. But, here we go. I feel kind of like retarded. I'm going to go back in with the ABH brush, the one I applied the darker shade, and I'm just going to blend those two in together. I brought this one in a little bit further, but that's okay. We are going to fix it. Don't you worry about that. So I'm going to go back in with my MAC 227. Now I'm going to go in with this flat shader brush, a different one, and this is the BH Cosmetics. It does say is the brush 103, and I am going to take a little bit of this brown. Hold on, I'm just going to actually spray a little bit of this Smashbox primer water onto the brush, just like that. And I'm going to take this color right here and apply that onto the lid. Now I want to go in with a little bit of a lighter color on the inner corner. So I am going to grab, I think I'm going to grab this color right here. And for that I'm going to take my 242 brush, but I'm also going to spray it with a little bit of that primer water. Just like that on the inner part of the eye. I'm going to grab just a little bit more of those two colors from the very beginning and place that with my MAC 224 brush. So that's pretty much all I'm going to do with the eyes. Now I'm just going to take off the tape. Do you see how clean it left it? That's what I like. That's what I've been liking. So I'm going to just take off the other one. Just like that. And that's what I'm left with. So it also kind of creates like an eyeliner. And I really have been enjoying that. I'm going to go in and take a not a baby wipe, a makeup remover wipe. And I'm using the Neutrogena ones. And I'm just going to take that and remove whatever fallout was left underneath the eye, just like that. Alright, so for the face as a primer, I am going to go in with this Rimmel Lasting Finish Makeup Primer, and I really do like this primer. I've been using my Smashbox primer, so I figured I would just switch it up and use this one. And I'm just going to apply that all over my face, just like that. I'm also going to go in with the Milani Prime Lights. I am going to apply this with a e.l.f. small stipple brush, and I am going to take just a little bit on the back of my hand, just like that. I'm going to swirl the brush into the product just a little bit, and I'm just going to apply that on the high points, just like this. And that's just going to give us a little bit of glow within. For foundation, I am going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and I am in the shade 310 Sun Beige, and I am going to be using this BH Cosmetics flat foundation brush. I don't know about you guys, but I really love applying foundation with this brush. I feel like you just paint it on, and then I use a Real Techniques damp sponge, and then I just blend the rest in. So I really like using this just to apply the foundation, not to like blend it in, but just to apply it. And these brushes, a lot of people don't like to use, but I love using these for, like I said, applying my foundation. I haven't done this in a while, but I've been doing it as of recently. And yeah, so it's just applying the foundation, and you can use these for masks and things like that. It's just a really, really great brush. So I'm going to take some of that and apply that directly onto the brush, and I'll show you guys how I like to do this. So I take it, and like I said, I just spread it, paint it on just like that. I grab as much as I need, as much as I think I need, and it's a lot easier for me. And then I'm going to take this Real Techniques the damp sponge and blend it out. Make sure you bring that all the way down to your neck. And I definitely recommend you guys trying it out. So try it out and let me know what you guys think. Next, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and this is in Light Pale. I'm going to use the Real Techniques sponge and just blend all that out. So before I go in and set my concealer, I do like to go in with the Soleil Tandy Chanel and use my BH Cosmetics 102 brush. I like to take some of that and apply around the face and give me some color, because I did make myself a little bit too light. So I am going to take a little bit of that, just like that. And if you guys don't have this product, I totally recommend it. I use this product so much, and honestly, I know I won't be hitting pan anytime soon because there is so much in this product. Yeah, it's a little pricey, but in my opinion, it's so worth it. It is so amazing. It's one of the best products that I swear to you I've ever bought. I'm going to take the Real Techniques sponge, and since it's a cream, I'm going to blend that out. And as you can see, it did bring back some color into my face. I'm going to go back in with the RCMA powder, and I'm going to go in with that e.l.f. brush again and set that under eye. So now I'm going to go in with the bronzer and my MAC 187 brush, and this is the Soleil Baked Bronzer by Milani, and I'm just going to grab some of that and it's going to be very light, and I'm just going to apply that on the areas that I bronzed up, where I cream bronzed. Alright, so now that I'm pretty much done with my face, I want to go into the brows, and I'm going to brush them out just like that. And I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild, what is it, the Ultimate Brow Kit. And obviously, as you can see, this is my favorite eyeshadow. I mean, I had like a brain fart. Yeah, it's my favorite brow product. I honestly keep going back to it, and I just feel like it leaves my brows looking pretty natural, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by applying it on the inner part of the brow, and then just following the shape of my brow, just like that. Just outlining it, just starting off like that. Then I'm gonna go, I can't really talk when I do my brows, so just watch. Okay, so that's one brow. Really happy with how it came out. Now it's the right side now. That's always my issue. Not always, but most of the time is the one that I kind of screw up sometimes, but then I have to fix it. So we're gonna start off again. Following the natural shape of the brow, just like that. And that's pretty much all I do for my brows. So I really like how they came out. They're being very cooperative today, so that's great. Highlight, so I am going to go in with this color right here. And I'm taking my 242 MAC brush. I'm going to go in with some Ardell Wispy Lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I did apply my Ardell Wispy lashes, and I did use some of this L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, which I absolutely love and can't get enough of this. It's literally like so disgusting now. Like I have to get another one because it's almost dried out, but this is such an amazing mascara if you have not tried it yet. Let's see. So now that I am done applying my lashes, I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia of Beverly Hills brush that I used before, and I'm gonna grab a little bit of that dark shade, again that dark green from the palette, and a little bit of that turquoise color as well, and mix those two together and just smudge the lower lash line. I'm also going to take my MAC 242 brush and grab a little bit of that lighter shade that I applied on the inner corner and apply that on the lower lash line as well. Okay, so for blush today I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. palette, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. If you guys are curious, this is the dark palette. And I'm just going to grab my BH blush brush. I use this for blush all the time. This is like my go-to blush brush. So I don't use any other brush but this one. And this one also comes in a kit. So, and I'm just going to apply that on my cheeks. I'm going to go back in with the MAC 187 brush and just blend that out, soften that blush just a little bit, just because I feel it's very, very pigmented and I don't want the blush to be overly pigmented. So now finally we are on to the lips. And today I'm going to go in with MAC Subculture. I am overlining my lips just a little bit. I don't know if you noticed that. And I'm going to go in with the shade from MAC, and this is Blankety. Gonna finish off the look with this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I hope to see you guys on the next video, and bye.